I remember being a little girl and going to church. We always sat near the door to the quiet area for mothers to go and relieve the congregation from their child's noisy antics. Although my two sisters and I had outgrown the phase of needing to be frequently excused, we had still established this as our placement every Sunday morning at 9:30. And as a prominent family in our church, it became unofficially reserved for the Wisers. At this time, I was still too young to fully understand the significance of attending Mass, so I would frequently spend the services tugging at my white pantyhose and eating animal crackers. My general lack of interest persisted until the choir began to sing. I was immediately enveloped in the sound that reverberated throughout the chapel. Looking up to view the source of the melodious sounds, I remember peering into the choir loft and being met with confusion. In the back corner of the loft was a man with his eyes tightly shut, and they remained tightly shut for the entire service. Week after week, I continued to steal glances, and he was consistently present, lost in the power of the words he was proclaiming. Yet he still never opened his eyes. I confronted my mother about it, and she informed me that he could not see. I was taken aback by this statement. How could he possibly be able to sing like that if he couldn't even see the sheet music? Time went on, and as I grew and matured, so did my faith. My astonishment about the mysterious man in the back corner of the choir never faded, and I eventually had a revelation. I did not know who he was or what happened to his vision, but despite what had been taken from him, he relentlessly gave back with his talents. His blindness certainly placed numerous obstacles in his life that many of us will never have to learn to overcome. However, he did not allow his disability to hold him back from his faith. Faith is truly about what we cannot see. So when it comes to beliefs, perhaps the power of music prevails over the power of sight. And that brings me to what I believe. I believe that things fail. It is inevitable and something we will go through our lives striving to understand. However, despite this, I believe that two things remain eternally constant without failure: faith and music. 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 8. Though you have not seen him, you love him. And even though you do not see him now, you believe in him and are filled with an inexpressible and glorious joy.